Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week of Truck Talk. This is week number 9. Picks from your boy Rick Dolo and my main man VIP. Thank y'all for joining us. We about to get it in. We about to get y'all them picks. I don't care if you're betting, if you're hustling, if you just got a little camaraderie with your partner. Check us out for the picks. We got the inside scoop. What you got to say, V?
Yeah, come on by and listen to this truck talk, boy. We got something to tell you. If you ever want to get down, come on and listen to us and we can get you down. Let's go right into it. We got the first game, Thursday night game. We got the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. What you got to say about them?
Wait, the way that the Jets put that thing on them Bengals last week, I don't know, bruh. If you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have told you, hey, man, the Colts all day. But after what I just seen, and you got White Mike over there, man, I don't know. But you know how I am. I ain't never been a surfer, but I still like to ride the wave, man. So I'm gonna go here and roll with the Jets, dog.
You be by yourself. You be by yourself. I ain't riding that way.
You ain't
I'm
messing with
gonna I'm gonna stick with the Indianapolis Colts. Uh, you got to show me more than just one game. You got to once they catch that film and you still come out there and win. Yeah, I'll ride with you then. But until then, I'm sticking to what I know. I know. These boys, Indianapolis Colts, have been balling lately. They put up a good game this past week. Uh, they didn't come out with the W, but they got close. And I don't see the Jets pulling off another upset, even though they're not that much better. But I don't see them pulling off the W against the Colts. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Indianapolis Colts this week. All right, let's
Alright.
move on to the next one. We got the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. That's what I like to call them, the Aints. They did beat Tampa Bay, and they're gonna beat the Falcons too. Yeah, it's no question. The Falcons haven't showed me anything. Every time I pick the Falcons, they showed me how they're not the ones to pick. Uh, Matty Ice is not ice cold anymore. He's lukewarm, actually. What you got to say about the game?
He ain't even lukewarm. He wintertime tap water. And that's pretty doggone cold. It ain't even lukewarm. Matty Ice ain't, I don't even know how he got that nickname. Last time I bet on Matty Ice, I lost my money in the Super Bowl back in the day. I ain't messing with Matty Ice. He owed me, but tell Matty Ice he owed me 200 for when I bet on him in the Super Bowl and he let me down, man. I'm rolling with the New Orleans Saints. You know what I mean? We Nowlands. Nowlands.
Especially if they come back with Trevor Simeon. If Jameis Winston's still injured, Trevor Simeon shows he can be a quality quarterback. Even though, the same thing here, no film on him. So, the teams watching film, that's going to catch up with them down the road. But I don't think Atlanta's going to be the team to catch up with them. So, yeah, it's going to be New Orleans Saints all day long. All right, moving on. The Denver Broncos and Big D Dallas Cowboys. What you got to say?
Um, I'm going with the Cowboys, man. Denver just got rid of Von Miller. Denver ain't balling with the Cowboys. I mean, that's really all there is to be said. Cowboys got too many weapons. Only way Cowboys gonna lose this game is if they beat themselves, and we all know that things like that do happen. But I ain't gonna bet on it happening. They've been playing pretty solid ball. Hopefully, Dak gonna be back. But that is an area of concern, the whole quarterback situation over there in Dallas. And you know what? It is interesting because they didn't really score a lot last game. with Dak gone. But this week they should have a better game plan, and they backup quarterback did play pretty good ball. They got enough weapons. I think they'll be able to pull it off against them. I'm a roll with Dallas.
Yeah, of course, I'm rolling with Dallas. I do have my concerns. Of course, Dak Prescott being number one concern, but also I got a concern with D's. He did hobbled out of the off the field in the fourth quarter of the game. So I need to see what the injury report is for Diggs. But other than that, the defense has been balling. The running back, oof, Zeke was out there being a beast like he was back in the day, boy. So, so we got a two-headed monster in the backfield. We got a trio of receivers out there, more than a trio, but we got our receivers out there that's out there to whatever quarterback is willing to throw to him. It, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. We're gonna have a defense that hold the other team at bay while we just put up whatever we needed to put up just to get the W. That's all I got to say with that one. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. We got the New England Patriots and the Carolina Panthers. What you got to say?
Pats.
No conversation, huh? Just the
No
Pats all day.
conversation whatsoever, man. The Panthers. I think the Panthers got them a win this past week. But they ain't rocking with the Patriots, man. Belichick and them over there playing good ball. I really like how they been playing, man, and I ain't going against them, especially not for Carolina. So, hey, I'm rolling with the Patriots.
I'm gonna roll with the Patriots too. I'm gonna roll with the Patriots too. Yeah, the W Carolina had was against the Atlanta Falcons. That's not the saying much. So, as you mentioned before, they went 3-0 in the beginning of the season. And that was against teams that were mediocre. Well, not even mediocre. The bottom of the barrel teams. And Atlanta was another bottom of the barrel team. When they showed up against quality teams, they didn't. The scoreboard didn't show up. It didn't show up in the scoreboard. So I'm gonna go with New England, even though I don't put them as a top team, but they're not bottom of the barrel either. So I'm gonna roll with New England on this one. All right, and so the next one is Minnesota and Baltimore. Baltimore coming off a bye week. What you got to say?
Baltimore, man. I mean, you already know we got that man over there, and that running game over there is sick. And I just don't see Minnesota stopping that run game, man. Minnesota doesn't have the tools for it, and not only that, but the passing game has been going good. Um, I mean, it's really a no-brainer for me, man.
For me too, man. For me too. I never did believe in Kirk Cousins, and they didn't show me anything against us when they played us. The game was close, but as I said in a review, uh, they couldn't get they couldn't stay on the field on third down. They couldn't convert the third down conversion. They were 10% at one point, not even 10%. So if you're less than 10% on third down, you're not going to win football games, and they're not going to win. They're not going to win against Baltimore, especially when you have a team with that many weapons on the ground. They're gonna burn the clock up. And Kirk Cousins is not the quarterback to try to give you a win in the fourth quarter coming back from behind. He can't even sustain a win when he's already winning. To come back from behind, nah, not gonna happen. So I'm picking Baltimore. So we can move on to the next one. This is gonna be a good rivalry game. The two Ohio teams, Cleveland Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals. What you got to say?
Mm. Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati. Ooh, yeah, and it's a rivalry game. That's gonna be a good game right here. Um,
You speechless, man.
I am. I think. I think I'm gonna pick. Hold on. Who is Cleveland's quarterback right now? No,
Uh,
They got Mayfield back. Mayfield came
okay,
back this week. Um, I think I'm gonna go with Cleveland, man.
you going with Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm going with Cleveland. I think the Browns is gonna be too much for Burrow over there. Mayfield's back. He got a game up under him to get his feet wet. You know, since he came back from his little injury or whatever. And I think the Browns are gonna be hungry. You know, they've been kind of struggling a little bit, but I would expect for them to kind of endure and just kind of bounce back. Cincinnati has been playing consistent ball, however. I mean, really consistent ball, and I actually really like Cincinnati, and I just feel like Cincinnati is more of a like a mid-grade team, and I think Cleveland is a little bit better of a team. So just depending on who they playing or what they got going on, you don't necessarily see the differences in the skill level of those teams. But then once they play each other, it's like, oh wow, yeah, that team is a little bit better than that team is, type of deal. At least that's my perception of it. I mean, hey, Cincinnati might prove me wrong because the thing about Cincinnati is I know they good, but I'm not sure how good they are. You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna go with the Browns though. I'm going with the Browns.
See, okay. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. You got a short term memory. The only thing you can remember is the loss they had against the Jets. But you seem to forget they beat up them Baltimore Ravens. It's
They
a
did.
rivalry team.
I remember.
They, that's a rivalry team. That's in the division. Cleveland's in the division. Pittsburgh's in the division. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals. Not just because I believe in Joe Burrow, but I believe in Joe Mixon. They got he can that boy can run out of the backfield, can catch it out of the backfield. So you got a head to head Joe. Joe Burrow can sling it. He can run as well. He got a little scramble in him. And then if the passing game is on, they can hand it off to Joe Mixon and let Joe Mixon run it.
Yeah.
So I believe in the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to pull this off.
Well, say less. Say
Huh.
less.
Uh-huh.
I'm rolling with Cleveland. So, hey, you a Cincy guy? Go ahead, be a Cincy guy. I'm rolling with Cleveland. Let's roll.
All right. On to the next one. We got the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Come
What
on,
you got to
bro.
say about
Give me the
this?
Bills, man. I don't even want to talk about it. You keep it moving. Who you got?
You gonna do Jacksonville like that? You
Who
gonna
you
do
got, man? Who you got?
I got the Buffalo Bills, man. I got the Buffalo
Okay
Bills.
then, man. You
I'm
gonna
not.
do
I'm not.
Jacksonville like that?
I mean, at least I could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You
I
just like,
mean,
nah.
what is there to talk about, man? Jacksonville ain't about to do nothing. Jacksonville might as well just go home, man. For real. If they ain't already at home in this game. Let me stop though, man. You know.
They are at home,
Jacksonville.
and they may upset. They may upset them like the Jets did. Just to throw that out there. All right, we'll move on. We'll move on. We both picking Buffalo. Next teams up is the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. Uh,
Oh
this
man.
this is like watching Pee Wee football. Yeah. Uh, what you got, man?
Oh man. Houston Texans, Miami Dolphins.
This is Pee Wee football when your kid is not on the field.
Yeah, man, this is a little rough. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins, man. Think
So
I think I'm gonna roll with the Dolphins on this one.
so so don't you always say you stay in Houston? You try to ride for Houston? You gonna ride with Miami instead of Houston?
Hey, this ain't nothing personal. I'm from the shot. Don't get it twisted. I I love the H. You know what I'm saying? We rock with them. But this ain't nothing personal. I got to win these picks, and I feel like Miami gonna handle it. And I went to school down there. So who you got?
Tua. Tua
Okay.
in the Miami
All
Dolphins.
right then. All right
I'm not riding with Mills. I'm going with Tua.
You
I
trying to
believe in
win these
Tua.
picks. That's what you trying to do. Trying to talk me out my game. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. We got the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Football Giants. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
Dang, yeah, it took long pondering for that. You think
Yeah.
against the Giants? I'm definitely going for the Raiders. They just had a bye
Yeah.
week. And they showed me that even though the coach scandal was going on, whatever they want to say about the coach, he's gone. They like good riddance. We still gonna win. We'll win one for you, coach. And they've been keeping it moving. And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
still going with the Raiders. The Giants haven't shown me anything to say otherwise. So I'm rolling with the Raiders. So we got the Los Angeles Chargers against the Philadelphia Eagles. What you got to say about that?
I'm going with the Chargers on that one. I think the Chargers will bounce back and get a win over the Eagles. I think they're just a little bit better of a team than the Eagles are, but I don't know. The Eagles might give them a little trouble. I don't think they're gonna beat the Chargers though.
You're right. You're right. The Eagles may give them some trouble, but it won't be enough trouble to upset the Chargers. I think they're going to take that aggression from losing this last game and go ahead and beat up on the Eagles and show that the Chargers can be are not can be that they are a better team than the Eagles. So we both can pick the Chargers on this one. All right. So we have what looks like it was a good game on paper, but now doesn't look so much. We got the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got?
Packers, man. Packers. Packers look like they about to win the Super Bowl the way they playing. Um, yeah, the Chiefs. They ain't no studs. They more like the duds. Cause this year, we done talked about the Chiefs and how they just haven't been showing up this year, and the O line suspect. I mean, it's just a no brainer, man. Chiefs ain't gonna beat the pack, man. They ain't gonna beat the pack. I see a blowout, frankly. I think Aaron Rodgers never gonna come out there and beat them by at least 14 points. That's what I think.
You know, uh, they both do uh, commercials with Jake from State Farm, but Jake ain't got no help for Mahomes right now. He might want to be a sneakerhead and go sell some sneakers this year because he ain't doing nothing on the football field, and it's gonna be the it's gonna be the it's gonna be it's gonna be the Green Bay Packers this game, man. That's all I got to say. The
Yeah,
Green Bay Packers
definitely,
over the
man.
Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we got a division rivalry. We got the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all, you've been riding with the Cards all year, and they lost against the Chiefs. What you got to say about them against San Fran?
Who lost against the Chiefs?
Not the Chiefs, the Green Bay Packers. My bad.
Oh, I'm finna say they ain't losing no Chiefs. I'm rolling with Arizona, man. You already know. Arizona gonna beat the mess out them boys, man. San Francisco can't hang with Arizona. They better go and figure something out. They better go trade for somebody. They gonna need some serious help on this one. They better go pull a Nancy Kerrigan and hit somebody upside the leg or something, so they don't show up to the game. But yeah, Arizona got this one.
I do believe Arizona has it. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout though. I think it's gonna be a shootout. You're gonna see Kyler Murray do his thing, and then Garoppolo and his offense gonna jump on the field and do their thing.
Mm.
So I think it's gonna be back and forth, and it's gonna come down to the fourth quarter to determine who's gonna actually win the game. But it's gonna be Arizona in the end. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. Another game that looked good on paper a while ago, but now not so much. Tennessee Titans versus the LA Rams. This is a hard one now that Derrick Henry is out. What you got
No,
to
it
say?
ain't. It ain't a hard one now that Derrick Henry is out. It's an easy one now that Derrick Henry is out. And that's because the Rams about to whoop up on the Titans. And I hate to say that because I was rooting for the Titans. I really want to see them go places, but there, here we go. Y'all boys are, y'all boys about to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Somebody need to set the what they get the anchor out, cause them boys ain't going nowhere no more, boy. They go ahead and dock the ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing nothing, especially not against the Rams. The Rams just got Von Miller. Von Miller about to be back there terrorizing Tannehill. Like, bruh, it ain't even, nope.
That man said it's gonna be easy.
This
Oh
is right,
man.
man.
Oh man. I'm gonna take the low road on this one. I'm gonna go with Tennessee. I'm you talked me into Tannehill doing something, and the connection between him and AJ Brown showed me something. And the Rams they wishy washy. Uh, the only way I see them beating the Titans is if Jalen Ramsey does his thing. Um, and picks the ball off, picks Tannehill off. But other than that, I think Titans can pull it off.
Let me tell you something, sir, if you don't mind. The Titans is suspect in their secondary, just in case you didn't recall. So that means that kid over there is gonna be tearing them up in their secondary, man. Matt, I'm about to say Matt Ryan, Lord help me.
Matthew
Um,
Stafford, he
yeah,
was close though.
yeah. Stafford is about to rip them boys apart, man. They about to rip
I
the
believe it.
boys apart. The only
I believe it.
reason, the only reason Tannehill can get his pass game going is because Derrick Henry. Without Derrick Henry, there they don't people don't have to focus on that running game no more. Now, unless the Titans come with somebody else on backup running that ball solid, it's still gonna. And then Julio, where Julio at? Where Julio been at, man? Anybody seen? Have you? What? Where Julio at, man? Huh? AJ Brown, what he had? 10 catches, 150 yards last game. I mean, burning them up, man. But without Henry, that mean they could double up on him. They ain't got to stack the box no more. You feel me? And we talking about the Rams. They defense solid. They about to swallow them up, man. You gonna
It's
pick the
gonna be a
Tennessee?
shootout.
Oh man. Alright, bro. Alright. I
All right,
got
all right. Monday night. Ooh wee!
you.
The Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ooh wee! On Monday night. Is is Justin Fields ready for Monday night? Is he ready for the limelight? Is he ready for prime time?
Oh man.
What you got to say about your Bears? What you about your Bears, boy?
Oh man. Man, I got to roll with my boys, man. I got to roll with my boys, man. You know, hey, you live by the bears, you die with the bears. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and take me out to the jungle, cause I'm rocking with them, man. You know, Still's got a great defense. Great defense that they bringing in there, and the Bears been struggling on offense, but so had the Steelers a little bit. Steelers kind of been struggling on offense too. Um, I really think this is gonna be a tough game for the Bears, but I'm hoping that Fields can have a breakout game. I'm really looking for that from him. Uh, any rookie who comes into the league needs to have that breakout game. You know what I mean? And maybe he doesn't have the tools to be able to really pull it off. Maybe he doesn't have the game plan in order to really pull it off. But I'm still looking for it from him. You know what I mean? Where he could really just make some things happen. And I think this could possibly be the game. It's at home. It's in Chicago.
It's in Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh, but it's still Monday night though. So Fields, he like that limelight. So I think he might mess around and turn up on them boys on that Monday night. So I got to rock with the town, man. You know, it's the city, it's the city, it's the city. Uh huh. No, that ain't Chicago music, but it I felt it though. I felt it. Who you
You be
got, man?
feeling that one by your damn self.
Okay,
He's gonna
that's
need a
fine.
breakout game. He's gonna need a breakout game because
Yeah.
Najee Harris, mm-mm, nah, yeah, that offense might have been struggling, but Najee Harris ain't been struggling at all this season. And
Yeah.
he's gonna carry that.
That's
He's
fine.
gonna carry that rock again Monday night with the lights on. He's gonna show why Alabama running backs are something else in the NFL. And it's gonna be on and popping. Pittsburgh's gonna come out with a W. It may be like you said last time. It may be a low scoring game. It may be 15-12 and not 15-10 like it was with Cleveland, but uh, Pittsburgh. I roll with Chicago against San Francisco, but no, I'm not doing it again with Pittsburgh. Not doing it again. I'm choosing Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got you, man. All right. Well, so that was our last game.
That was our last game. Those are the picks for Week 9 coming at you.
Well, there you have it. As my co-host over here said, those are your week 9 picks. I don't know about you, but I got to hit the road in the morning. We are truck drivers. We do this in our spare time. Like, share, subscribe. Come check us out. Follow us on a weekly basis as we put out our picks and we put out different videos hitting different topics. Some news topics coming up for you and a lot of other additions to the show as we continue to grow. So thank y'all for tuning in. We sure appreciate you. And peace.